One of the most interesting evidences of high literary ability among the Nephite scribes and writers is their use of chiasmus. When you write a series of words or ideas in one order and then turn around and repeat them in the opposite order, this kind of inverted parallelism is called a chiasm. Chiasms can, of course, be very simple, such as the first shall be last and the last shall be first. But they can also be very complicated and lengthy. And in some cases, we have chiasms in the Old Testament that consist of 10 to 12 elements that appear in one order and then in the opposite order. Writing was a very arduous task for people in the ancient world. They couldn't just write on their computers. In fact, they had to make the plates or the bark or papyrus, whatever it is that they're going to write on. And so when they put each word onto their writing materials, they took great care that the words were placed and chosen very carefully. King Benjamin's speech, which we know was a royal speech, distributed to the entire population, seems to have been written with particular care. Toward the end of King Benjamin's speech, he concludes by telling people about the covenant that they have made, that should never be blotted out except it be through transgression. He then warns the people not to transgress, that the name not be blotted out. That particular passage contains 12 elements, 6 in one order and then the same 6 in the opposite order. It seems to me that there's no way that something like that could happen randomly or just by chance. It shows that Benjamin is using this form to reinforce the most important point that he wants his people to know about as they realize the seriousness of the covenant that they have entered into. While many of the best-known examples of chiasmus are found in the Old Testament, and a few in books like Homer's Odyssey, it's interesting that chiasmus also shows up in Mayan texts.